Hi, and welcome to Community Hotline. My name is Monica Weitzel. We're here at MetroEast Community Media in Gresham. Thanks for joining us tonight. We have with us for our first guest tonight, Ryan Heller, who is the artistic director and conductor of the Portland Vocal Consort. Nice to have you here, Ryan.
Thanks for having me, Monica.
Thanks for being here. Now, the Portland Vocal Consort is a nonprofit group, correct?
That's right.
And tell me, what's the mission of the consort?
Well, the mission is based on the idea that we wanted to start a professional choir in Portland composed of the city's finest singers that could bring outstanding performances of any genre of music to our communities. So be it classical choral music, opera, jazz, Broadway, whatever.
Okay.
We want to be able to entertain a wide range of audience.
But this is not a for-profit group, so people are not doing this as their profession.
That is correct.
Their vocation, perhaps. But
right,
yes.
Yeah, most of our singers either sing all around in a wide variety of places. Many have day jobs, working as attorneys, and they sing for us in the evening or whatever their job may be.
How long has the group been in existence?
This is our 5th season. We started in the fall of 2007.
So who started it? Were you part of the group that founded this?
I was. I had the great pleasure of singing in a professional choir called Choral Cross Ties when I was in graduate school with Dr. Bruce Brown, who was a long-time Portland choral luminary and is back now. That group folded, and there were a few years when there was no professional choir in Portland. And so together with our executive director, Marita Postma, we got together and kind of brainstormed what eventually was the brainchild of Portland Vocal Consort.
How has that worked out? Has it been well accepted in the community?
Yes, it's been an incredible ride so far, and it's such an adventure because, of course, in terms of any nonprofit and especially a musical one, 5 years is nothing.
Right.
It seems like a long time, but really it's a
Right.
drop in the can. And so each concert has been different. We always are stretching our bounds and exploring new things, and the community has responded with nothing but support. Turnout is always very positive.
Good.
And all of the press and attention has been very good for us.
Good. Glad to hear it. Now, besides performances, what do you do? Do you use this as a vehicle to educate people about music, or what else do you do?
Absolutely. We are often contacted by people who want to bring in a group of singers, perhaps as a demo in a classroom, to do something like showcasing a variety of styles of music. Perhaps it's going to a elementary school and saying, look, you can sing beyond your school experiences.
There is hope beyond this.
Yes, exactly right. And of course, given today's educational climate, very often there's no music in schools.
That's right.
So we are actually in the process of developing a choral curriculum that the schools can bring myself or our singers in for an outside event.
I love that.
To educate
great.
the kids and get them singing, which of course is what we want to do.
Yes, that's wonderful. We do a holiday program here every year called the Holiday Open Studio, where we bring in grade school, middle school, and high school kids to do choral performances, and a lot of them they have no music program anymore.
Exactly,
and it's really sad.
Right. Yeah, it is.
People that we've had in years past, sorry, we can't do it. We have no music director.
Right.
So
I think it's important for us as working musicians to be able to get in there and help that way.
Do you enjoy doing that?
Absolutely. It's such a joy, especially when you see the face of a kid light up singing with us and say, oh yeah, I can do that.
Yes.
To have that realization is wonderful.
So what other kinds of things do you do? You do the education and the performance?
That's right. Performance is our biggest piece. Recording is a piece of our mission.
Okay.
We have one recording that we actually compiled from live performances from our first couple of seasons. And all of that information is on our website.
Okay.
Portland
and you
Vocal
have
Consort.
a CD available if people want to go to the website and
that's
get
right.
that?
Can
Good.
check it out and download clips of us there.
I think we have a CD here or a snippet of some of your performances, so maybe we could take a look at that now.
Absolutely, let's do it.
Okay. That was beautiful.
Thank you very
Beautiful.
much.
Now tell me about that particular performance.
That was actually various footage from our concert last year from Best of the Northwest, which is the next concert that we're producing at the end of the month.
Okay, well tell me about that then.
Absolutely. This is one of the aspects of our mission is that we are very committed to performing contemporary music written by local composers. So the
was
title
that
Best
by
of the
a
Northwest,
local?
yeah, those various pieces were from several composers. One of which was the winner of last year's Young Composers Contest, which is an element of this concert that we do. Again, part of the educational outreach component, wanting to encourage and foster new composers.
Right.
And these are all people under 30. Who submit
Really?
pieces for us to review. And in fact, we're in the process right now of finishing that for this year. And at our first rehearsal this weekend, the singers look at the top 4 or 5 that I've selected from all of our submissions, give me their feedback, and from there we select the winner whose work we premiere on our concert. So,
Oh, how exciting for that person.
yeah, it's very, very exciting.
So these are local composers. Do they have to be people that have not actually published their work, or what do you?
Not at all.
It could be anybody?
There are all kinds, and we welcome submissions from all composers.
Okay.
Last year we collaborated with the Cascadia Composers, which is a group from all around the Northwest of working professionals. This year I simply invited anybody who wanted to submit scores to me to send me materials.
So do you always do local composers, or just a focus on local composers?
Just to focus for the one concert
Okay,
in our series of 3 or
The
4
Best of the
concerts.
Northwest.
Yes, just that one is featuring local composers.
Now this will be, then you have an event where you're going to perform these pieces.
That's correct.
And
That
when
is
is
correct.
that?
That is the last weekend of February,
Okay.
on February 25th and 26th. And again, all the information is on the website.
Good.
And this year we are collaborating with the Chamber Choir at Pacific University, which is out in Forest Grove.
Right.
So we're kind of going beyond Portland. We'll be in Portland on Saturday night and out there in Forest Grove on Sunday afternoon.
So people could hear some terrific performances.
That's right.
And find out more about the Portland Vocal Consort.
Absolutely.
How do you get your funding for your organization?
Our funding comes from a wide variety of sources, from numerous grants from either the Oregon Arts Commission, the Regional Arts and Culture Council, have supported us very generously through these first 5 years, and of course a great amount of support from private donors and foundations who believe in bringing the arts to everybody.
Good. So if somebody were interested in making a donation, you'd be happy to accept
Absolutely.
it.
There is a donation button on our website.
Okay, good, yeah. Well, people need to support the things that are important to them.
That's right. And hopefully live music is one of those.
Well, it's really sad when we talked about losing the arts in the schools. To lose that, it's such a big part of making somebody a well-rounded person.
That's right.
And it's very important. So I'm really happy that you're doing that.
Absolutely.
What kind of challenges do you have in doing this kind of work?
It's such exciting work because these people that I get to make music with are such a high level of talent and skill. So really, I get to push myself to new heights of artistic and creative thinking. When I'm preparing, I know that I'm not going to spend my rehearsal time teaching notes and rhythms, for instance.
Right.
So we get to get into bringing the text to life and what is meaningful about it. This year's Best of the Northwest concert basically focuses on what is magical about the Northwest. What does living in the Northwest mean to us? The beauty of nature that we get to experience from the coast to the mountains. The rich Native American heritage that we have in the area. So we actually have about 5 different pieces which come from different Native American traditions that we're folding together into one component on the concert.
That's very exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. So bringing those pieces to life in a way that resonates with a perhaps spiritual element with our audience, but at least emotional and just beyond a sensory auditory experience.
Yeah. People connect to music so deeply.
Exactly.
Now, you're a native Oregonian. Is
That's
that
right,
right?
I am.
That's right. So you've been in the Northwest for a long, long time.
Yes.
Yes. Well, not that long.
Not too long, thank you.
But you also, I understand, go to Austin, Texas, and work there.
That is
Tell
correct.
me about that.
Yes, I'm splitting my time now between Portland and Austin, which are 2 very similar cities.
Yes.
And there in Austin, I work with a group called Chorus Austin, now in my 3rd season with them. And that is a large symphonic choir which sings with the Austin Symphony and does the masterpieces like the Bach B minor Mass we're working on right now. And then I have a chamber choir there called the Austin Vocal Arts Ensemble, which is a 32-voice chamber choir 8 singers on a part, and they do a wide range of repertoire, much like the Portland Vocal Consort does.
Well, you do keep busy, don't you?
Absolutely.
So
I get to
how
spend my
often
time.
are you in Austin?
I'm there 2 or 3 times a month, usually for 2 or 3 day periods, just for rehearsals, and then I'm back here.
You get some good frequent flyer miles
The bulk
there,
of the
don't
time,
you?
yes, that's right.
Wow. Oh, that would be exciting. So, going back to the performance from last year, tell me about that. Where is it held?
That is at First Presbyterian Church, and we're returning there for our Portland performance this year.
Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful space, incredible organ they have there, and the acoustic for the singer is just wonderful. We can hear each other well. The audience can hear every bit of musical nuance and layering through all the voices. So it's a very easy room to sing in, and as well as beautiful aesthetically.
Wonderful. And what happens when someone is chosen as a composer for your performance? Are they able to be there at the performance?
Yes, we invite them all to come. Many are at the performance, and they work with the choir at least once beforehand as well. I like to have them at rehearsals. So in realizing their score and bringing it to life, since they are living, we want to have that first-hand encounter with them.
Sure.
And then it's also nice to be able to provide the audience a chance to meet the composers who are
Sure,
there.
that would be a nice aspect of it, I think.
Absolutely, and it's something that we just don't tend to think about anymore, that there are living, working composers.
Right.
You know, we tend to think of them as dead old white men.
Yeah.
And nothing is further from the truth anymore. So a very vast array of composers, not only from Oregon, but from Washington, from British Columbia, even Montana and Idaho we've had these last couple of years. So we have a wide range from the Northwest.
Tell me something about the composers that you work with, especially the young ones. Are they mostly trying to pursue music as a career?
Yes, the winners of the last couple of Young Composers contests are composition majors in college, and they hope to go on to pursue a career in actual music making and writing music. The winner of our first Young Composers contest, his name is Ethan Gans Morse. We're featuring on this year's concert as one of the featured composers. He and his partner Tiziana della Rovere, a beautiful Italian woman, who's also a painter and a poet.
A hard name to say.
Yes, exactly. I'm lucky to remember it. Have collaborated in a new setting of an Ave Maria text. And not just the Catholic prayer, but Tiziana has written new poetry for it, again folding in the wonder of nature and finding
that sounds
something
beautiful. I'd like to hear
divine
that.
in that. And it really makes sense, like I said, with the texts that we've chosen for the rest of the concerts. So Ethan will be there, as well as Tiziana, and the painting which inspired
I like
this piece
that.
of
I like
music.
tying that all together. What does it do for a composer to win this award or to be chosen as the
Well, we hope it's certainly a boost for their resume to have another award. We typically have some generosity of donations to be able to present them with gift certificates or some kind of modest cash award. And then the other thing that we'd like to do is to give them a recording of us singing their work that they can use for their demos as they're going on to further their career.
Good deal. That's a good deal for them. I'm sure is there a lot of competition? Do you get quite a few?
There
submissions?
is. It's pretty fierce, and what's exciting is that this year, which is our 3rd year of doing the Young Composers Contest, all of the submissions were of substantial caliber. There was no easy way to decide the process. Except for the criteria which we've set out, and in terms of using some kind of objective, material, it is it's difficult because music is so subjective.
Well, it is. Yeah.
So that's why I like to solicit the singer's input, see what they respond to, what's easy to sing, what interests them from a musical and a vocal and intellectual level, and then from there we go on to select our winner.
Wonderful. So, what else can you tell me about the Portland Vocal Concert before I need to wrap up here? What else do we need to know?
Well, we audition every year, so the group is constantly turning over and seeking new members. It's highly competitive for that reason.
How many in the group?
24.
24.
6 on each vocal part, and we like to keep it that way. It's one of my great passions to always find new talent here in Portland, and Portland is a hotbed of it.
Yes, it
we
is.
attract some of the best singers and musicians from all across the country who want to make Portland their home. So every summer we hold auditions. I have a chance to hear these new people and hopefully find a spot for them in the consort. If not, we have great relationships with our sister organizations, and we're often sending new singers to to them as well.
Sister organizations such as?
Such as the Portland Symphonic Choir, Bravo Chorale in Vancouver, Washington, the Resonance Ensemble, which is another small chamber choir here in town. So a lot of great opportunities for singers here in Portland.
Wonderful. So the date again of this of the event you have at the end of February
is the last weekend of this month. That's right. It's February 26th on Saturday in the evening at First Presbyterian Church, and then Sunday in the afternoon out at Pacific University in Forest Grove.
So go to either one or both.
Exactly right. And all the information is on the website.
Wonderful. Good. Oh, well, it sounds like it'll be a really wonderful performance.
I sure hope so, Monica.
And it's great. I love that you're bringing it into the schools and encouraging young composers, and that's great.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much, Ryan, for being my guest tonight.
Thank you.
If people are interested in finding out more about the Portland Vocal Consort, please go to their website. I think the numbers and the website is up on the screen. And if you want to donate to this very worthy cause, you can do so there.
Absolutely.
So, all right. That's this issue, or this edition of Community Hotline. I'll be right back in a few minutes, so please don't go away.